It's Friday, the 3rd of July 2026. Just doing a quick recap on the Asian session up to the Shanghai Singapore Open, and it has been incredibly active, even though we have a public holiday coming up in the States later on my time this evening. I'm just going to run through a few trades that I've already taken. And the first initial setup was a price discovery continuation off the upper value level, and we've got a dynamic value line, point of controls below, and the value area high is coming in here. But even on my morning brief, even this tiny little minute candle here often can signal quite a nice trade. And I base all my trades on the ATR, but I'm just giving you a rough idea what I was looking at. And I let this sort of play out as I was still sort of getting settled at my desk, but I still was interested in this once I saw that price was holding below here. And you can see in my first trade today was really just a run up to the high sort of a little bit early, because I was just exiting 1-to-1, but it made all the way to the value area high. Then had this really strong rejection on the 9:30 open. But do I want to be selling, even though it has swept all this, do I want to be selling into all of this roadblocks? But it still played out, but it would have been, my stop would have been inside this 5-minute candle, which I don't really like. Prefer it to be above the rejection. It just makes a lot more sense, but it still hit its target quite snidely. So I was wondering, okay, are we going to continue on net to sell to this value area low or the point of control? But once again, we got another key bar up. So I'll just put this over here now. So a second trade here, you can see my execution, a little bit of slippage there, and just really just taking these sort of rebounds from the dynamic value line and the upper value level to the value area high on the fixed profile. So very nice sort of short system, because really the Tokyo Open was coming up in a few minutes, so this was quite nice. Once again, we've got this rejection here. Do I want to be selling into a rising dynamic value line? Got all this roadblocks in the way? No. And then when I saw on the Tokyo Open, another very nice sweep. You can see where my, once again, slippage, of course. I think my stop was somewhere around about 75, and it hit its its 1-to-1 target there. Initial more rejection, and then prices continued up to the previous day's high in the first upper file line, and then we've got this another price just running on. So it's like this, you wish you could have runners, but we never know if price is just going to reject there and come back down. So just taking some really nice trades early this morning.